Hey guys, welcome to episode 2 of my mental health series. I hope that you guys liked episode 1. I hope you guys could take something from it, learn something, apply it, help somebody else. Today we're going to be talking about, I'm going to just be giving advice to my younger self. I know I'm young right now. Really, when I say younger self, I mean my middle school, high school, college self, if I knew what I knew now. Let's just get into the video. Don't think too deep into the caption. Just go along with me. I'm gonna do playlists instead of artists because, I don't know, I'm just gonna pick some songs to play. Da 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 da. This is like Apple Shuffle. We gotta say please. Wasting so much time. So back to what I was saying. This could be us when you play it. Hey, this is for all the fans that waited. I graduated way too long ago. You guys can see the whole thing. That's enough.
So your ways, front way, back way. You know that I don't play. I need a one dance.
Where do you wanna go?
Somebody teach me how to dance, please. Oh,
Hold up, let me get my mind right.
we gotta turn this up.
Just ride with a motherfucker. Keep it real, never lie to one motherfucker. Hold me down. Chillin' and they got it a beat. Rockin' Adidas with a senorita. And she sippin' nigga about a liter. That's royalty. Everything is out. Everything is out. Oh my God, they're plotting and scheming. With an older soul, but still young enough to know I gotta know some more. Now everything is alright. But I just keep the peace. No need to keep a peace. I keep my enemies on a leash. Please.
One more.
Like your boy from Compton said, you know this dick ain't free. I girls that I should've made need it all right now. Laughing about you the only one. Is it just me?
This is really the last song.
I've been getting it since a toddler. I keep dollars on my head. Bitch, I don't follow in my footsteps like the feds. My bro wanna steam and stove, cooking crack like grease.
Alright, let me turn on the music so we can get started on the video. Welcome to episode 2. We had our little jam session. This is my explanation for the background. I struggle with the background, but these are my old designs. The first hoodies I created. Or designed, or whatever. Okay, that's enough about that. Today's video is what I would tell my younger self. Really, this is just advice for people, but geared towards things that I think are important for people to know going forward in life. Okay, anyways, welcome to episode 2. Let's get into it. So the first thing, make sure that you're moving in alignment with your values. So that means you need to have some values in place. You should definitely set some boundaries for yourself, for people around you, and just make sure you're not letting people cross those boundaries, making sure you're not letting people force you to do things that you don't want to do. Because a lot of times people want to be accepted so bad that they're willing to just do stupid stuff that they know is wrong and that goes against their own values to try to be like everybody else and not be the oddball. But be you, because at the end of the day, life is just going to move on for all of you guys, and you trying to fit in with people that probably won't see, it's just not worth it. It causes a lot of unnecessary stress, unnecessary drama. It's very unnecessary. Half the people that are doing the stuff that's cool or that, you know, is acceptable, half of them don't even want to do it. So that is my first piece of advice. Be you. Do the things that make you happy. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't try to be someone you're not. Let's go to the next thing. The next piece of advice kind of lines up with the last one, is popularity doesn't matter. I don't know why that's such a big thing. Who cares? Popular kids back in high school, middle school, now, I don't talk to them. They're popular, why? Like, really sit back and think about it. Why are you looking at them like they're so much better than you when they're not? So many followers, she has this, he has that. Who cares? Go find people that like you. Go find people that you like. Go find people that you want to be around. I would tell myself to think past sports. I did ballet, then I went to gymnastics, then I went to cheerleading. I started playing basketball in 6th grade. I don't remember ever saying that I wanted to play, but I guess I said I wanted to play, so my parents picked me up from cheer practice one day, and I went to basketball tryouts. I was so bad. Couldn't make a layup, didn't know how to shoot. I was in cheerleading practice wear. So what is that? Sophie shorts and a tank top and some white cheer shoes. But I was out there. I was like, there's no way I make this team. And I was actually really embarrassed that I even went to the tryout. So I made the team. I think I only made the team because I was tall and they needed more players maybe. This is kind of gonna be 2 points because I just thought of another point. I was very bad at basketball. I think we won, honestly, I was gonna say one game, but I think the one game that we were gonna win, I let the girl score a layup in the last like 2 seconds and we ended up losing. So from there, I'm gonna say to continue doing things that you like. Because after that rough season, I was like, I like basketball. However, I'm just not that good right now. I'm not good because I don't practice. So if I keep practicing, I should get better. So then it was time for 7th grade season and I was still a cheerleader. Now I'm a cheerleader and a basketball player, and it was just like, I don't know. See, right there. You can be a cheerleader and a basketball player. I only thought it was weird because I was like, what are other people gonna think? So 7th grade, I started working out. I was like, okay, I should be a little bit better, right? So I think that year we went to the semifinals. Like we might have not been that good that year either. I don't even remember. Going into 8th grade year, I really didn't want to cheer, but I was like, this is my last year cheering, or it could be my last year cheering. So I decided to cheer and had a bad attitude because like towards the end of the season, I was really over it. I was just acting like I was too good for cheer. Maybe I was, but I didn't have to act like that. So like the last few games, I really didn't cheer. That brings me into another point. This video is just gonna be like me talking and probably just like annoying, but that brings me into another point is like fix your attitude. Like just because you don't want to do something doesn't mean that you should, you know, have like a bad attitude about it. But anyways, so I was like, whatever, I'm off cheer. We won the championship 8th grade, 9th grade, made varsity, had an extra large jersey, was number 44, didn't get any playing time. And then when I did start playing, I dislocated this thing in my wrist and I was out for the rest of the season. So this brings me to the point that I was trying to say 45 minutes ago. I never wanted to go to the WNBA, but I didn't think past basketball. So that's why when I got kicked off the team, like I was just thrown into the fire because I really didn't have any other plans. What else do I like? What other career could I get into? Maybe if I would have thought about things other than basketball at some point, I could have had a plan or could have had something that I could have leaned back on. I would say think past your sport. Think about if that's what you want to do. Because if it's not what you want to do, when things go wrong, it's going to be a lot harder to bring yourself back into a good mindset. So I would suggest that you think further than the sport that you're doing right now and kind of just have a backup plan. And it could be a very loose backup plan. Just have something to fall back on. This is just a quick one. Spend your money wisely. Back in middle school, what if I would have started a little savings, you know? And I'm not saying put all the money in the savings, but if I had, I don't know, $300, maybe take a little 50 out of there and put it in savings and actually save it. Like I would save money and then I would go spend it all at once. Be mindful of what you're buying and what you're spending your money on, because I was buying stupid stuff. I was going stupid places. You're just spending money because you have it. So don't just spend money because you have it. I'm still trying to listen to that advice now. So yeah, spend your money wisely. This is more for high schoolers. Go to the school that you want to go to. I mean, of course you have to get accepted, but you need to pick the school that is going to make you happy. Honestly, I kind of picked a school fast and I didn't really, I'm gonna just say I didn't put enough thought into it, because if I put enough thought into it, probably would have went somewhere else. But I didn't go to those other schools because, one, this is number one, I felt like I had to play a sport. I wanted to, but I also felt obligated to. It was really me, because I was like, I like playing basketball, I'm good at it. I like running track, I'm good at it. I know I have more in me, so it was just like, I feel like I have to play a sport. But that's not the case. If you don't want to play a sport, I highly suggest you don't play the sport, because it is a lot of work. Whether you're a D3 athlete, whether you're a D2 athlete, whether you're a D1 athlete, it's a lot of work, it's commitment, and you really should be all in. Otherwise, it's gonna be pretty hard to stay motivated, especially if you're not playing. And just remember, community college is an option. I went to community college for a year and a half. I even went to college and experienced the going out and all that, and came back and then went back to school. So I'm telling you, like, to start off at community college, I would actually recommend that to a lot of people, especially if you don't know what you want to do. Don't be so quick to pick college. That's a lot of money, that's a lot of time. A lot of things are getting affected by the choices that you make, so make sure you're making good choices. Do your research. If you have the opportunity, take a visit. And if you don't want to play sports, don't feel like you're obligated to play sports. Let's move on. Let's move on. I don't know how your high schools and middle schools were. High school, I went to homecoming my freshman year and my junior year. And I would say that you should go to homecoming, even if you go just to take pictures or go for 30 minutes and leave. Then I went to prom. I literally was not going to go. I went to my aunt's house and she told me that she still had my cousin's pageant dress, and the fact that the dress just fit me so well, I was like, I have to go. And I would tell you guys to go to all the events that you can go to, or even if you don't really want to go, I would still suggest you go, unless you just have like a bad feeling, you know? I didn't have a bad feeling, I just was being lazy. I don't know, I just didn't want to go. well. But anyways, go to the events that you can go to, homecoming, prom, football games, basketball games. I don't know, because I don't know what events your school has, but go to the events that interest you. Whether your friends want to go, whether they don't want to go, try to convince them to go with you. If my friends didn't tell me to go to prom, I probably wouldn't have went, and I wouldn't have had a prom experience to talk about, and I wouldn't have prom pictures to show anybody ever. But I went and I had a good time for the most part. Yeah, I forgot to mention this, but COVID makes stuff different now, but still, like, even if you have the opportunity to go to those events, I would still be safe and take those opportunities just so that you can have those memories and you're not regretting and wishing like later in life that you would have went to those things. Be nice to yourself, be nice to others. Growing up, you talk about mental health kind of, and you don't really understand it until you're going through it or you see somebody else go through it. So really educate yourself on mental health, the signs, the symptoms, so you can know when it's time to get help and how you can help yourself. Don't let people force you to do things that are gonna make you unhappy. And I understand in some circumstances where you can't just, you know, do what you want to do. I'm not really talking about those. I'm talking about those circumstances where you have the choice. You need to make the choice that is best for yourself. And if you're making the choice that's best for those around you because you feel like you're obligated to, you should probably stop hanging around those people so much, just because that's not healthy. Work hard for what you want. Don't think that everything is going to be easy. Don't think that everything is going to be hard, because a lot of people think that life just sucks. Life sucks sometimes, but if you make it a point to enjoy life and to work on yourself to be the best person that you can be, it makes life more enjoyable. To really assess how you feel, the people you're around, what you're doing. Are you in an environment that is making you thrive? Are you surrounding yourself with supportive people? Are you caring too much about what other people think? Because that's what I was doing. I was like, first off, I care about what people think way too much. It really doesn't matter because nobody's living my life except for me. Don't let other people interfere with your life and your peace. Become mentally strong. Become the person you want to be. Like, you don't have to wait to become the person you want to be. You can start becoming the person you want to be today, and it's never too late to start. Just know you can come back from those mistakes that you made. You can be a better person than you were yesterday, you were 5 years ago. You can be happy. You can be whatever you want to be, honestly. And that's really all that I have. I don't know if I made sense in this video. I mean, this episode was a hot mess, but we love that. We embrace hot messes and we encourage people to try again. Everything that I was saying was kind of like the same thing in different wording, but here we are now. Thanks guys for watching this episode. Thanks for watching the last episode. And if you haven't, you can go check out Mental Health Series episode 1, where I give some tips about things that I did to improve my mental health. Thanks for supporting Simply Free. I want to encourage you guys to live your life. I want to encourage you guys to do the things that make you happy, and really do not be sorry for doing what makes you happy when other people are doing that. You know what I'm saying? Stop thinking other people's opinions is like the end all be all, because it's really not. Like, a lot of people don't even know what they're talking about. Stop letting people make you feel inferior. Is that the word? Stop letting other people make you feel scared. Believe that things are gonna work out. Stay in touch with the people that you love. I'm still talking. This is so crazy. But anyways, that's the end of it. Thanks guys for watching episode 2. I hope you guys tune into episode 3. Hope you guys tune into this episode. I hope you guys are enjoying this series. As usual, like, subscribe, let me know what you want to see, let me know what you want me to talk about. Peace out. Peace out. I love the peace out. And if you wonder if I hate you,
Take this habit, no.
and if you wonder if I hate you,
What I would do to make you feel just like this.
I need to bring my mom her phone back. Hold up. Am I crazy? Thanks guys for watching episode 2. I will see you guys episode 3, and I am so grateful for all of you who are watching my mental health series. Thank you. Peace out. I'm done.
Just do you like me, love it?
Oh, did you guys see that?
It ain't right how these hoes be winning. Last 223,000 hours.
I want you guys to see my sweatshirt because I picked it out just for you guys. Have I been like squinting the whole time? I think I have been, because these lights are kind of bright. This video is a mess for sure.